Hello everyone, and welcome to the spring semester of 2021. This is your instructor, Dr. Raja Al-Mukahal, and I will be your instructor for the physics course that you are taking with me this semester. In this video, I will be showing you how to navigate the online course, and I will review the syllabus with you. We start basically when you look at the course, you want to log into your web campus. And once you log in, I think you will see all the courses that you are currently taking. From my perspective as an educator, I am looking at the courses that I am teaching. This semester I'm teaching two courses, Physics 151 and Physics 181. And I'm teaching two sections of each, 151 section 5 and 151 section 6, and 181 section 1 and section 2. This video will cover how to navigate all these courses because I have designed all these courses in an identical manner in terms of how the syllabus is structured, but of course they have different content. Before I show you the online course here, let me pull up the syllabi. Here is the syllabus for 181 and the syllabus for 151. Like I said, they've both been designed in an identical manner except for the content. So let me just pick one of them. So here's, for example, the Physics 151. My name is shown right here, Raja Al-Mukahal, Dr. Raja. My office at the building is 156. And this is my email address. This is the one that you will be using if you need to contact me for any reason. It is raja.almukahal@unlv.edu. Please note that this is the only email address that I use as far as the UNLV is concerned. The textbook that we will be covering, or using, so rather, for 151 is College Physics, 10th edition with Mastering Physics by Young. And for 181, the textbook is by Knight, Physics for Scientists and Engineers. This is the 4th edition, of course, also with Mastering Physics. My office hours, of course, are going to be online for both classes. The office going to be, we will be meeting through WebEx, and this is totally optional. But on Thursdays, every Thursday of the week, I will be online on WebEx from 9 to 10:30 a.m. You are welcome to show up if you have any questions, but this is totally optional for you. And then we have the video lectures. I have created video lectures, but I'll talk about them in a minute. Let me go to the course schedule, which is right here. This is the one that you need to know or you need to review on a weekly basis. Of course, we are in the spring semester, and the spring semester has approximately 14 weeks. So what I have done, I have divided those 14 weeks into what I call modules. Each week is a module, and each module contains one chapter. So in other words, we will be covering one chapter per week. And the week begins on a Monday, and it ends on a Sunday. So you have a total of seven days to do whatever assignment that you have within that week. You see what I'm saying? The exception, of course, is the first week, because we are beginning on a Tuesday, which is the January 19th, and it will end, however, on a Sunday, but that Sunday is the second week. In other words, here we have from 119 to 131. That's a 2-week span for module 1, but that's keep in mind, it's an exception. The rest of the weeks, they begin on a Monday and it ends on the following Sunday. And it's, to be more specific, they begin on Monday midnight at 12 a.m. and they end on Sunday 11:59 p.m. You see what I'm saying? So you have basically 7 days to finish the assignment for that week. Like I said, with the exception of the first module. Okay, so if you look at the columns here, these are all Mondays and these are all Sundays. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Here they have the structure of the course. This online course is designed in the following manner. All weeks are divided into weekly modules. Each module contains one chapter. During the week, you need to read the chapter from the textbook. We'll talk about the textbook in a minute, how to access it, and the PowerPoint presentation. View the video lecture and submit the homework assignment by the last day of the week, which is Sunday, 11:59. Okay. Each homework contains 7 to 14 problems, and you are allowed and encouraged to work with your classmate on the homework problems. Also, every time, maybe I should make this a little bit bigger for those of you having problems seeing it. There we go. The structure of the course. 2, every time we cover 3 to 4 chapters, you will take the midterm exam through Mastering Physics. In other words, if you look at, for example, any of the course schedule, let's say for 151 here, so midterm exam 1 is right here, oops, right there. You see it? I'll put it to red. There we go. And this midterm exam will be taken on February 8th through February 14th. Okay. So basically, after we cover 3 chapters, chapter 1, models, measurement, and vectors. Chapter 2, motion along a straight line, and then motion in the plane. After that, or within the week, within the module 3, you will be taking the midterm exam. And then, of course, the following week we have a regular class here, regular chapter, and then we have module 4, 5, and 6. And on the 6th module, we have another midterm exam, as you can see here, and that's going to be March 1st through March 7. You want to take that midterm exam, and so on. And then we have another midterm exam here on the April 5th, and then a 4th exam right there. See that? So we have a total of 4 exams. Same thing happens for 181, but I believe the date's a little bit different. Here is week 2, right? Excuse me, not week 2. Exam 1 right here. We actually have a whole week of a review week for this course, and that's going to be February 26th. And then we have another midterm exam right here, and then another midterm exam. The 3rd one is right there. That's on April 12th, and then the 4th one right there here. See it? Okay. And then, of course, the last day of instruction is May 8th, and then the following week is going to be the final exam week. So we don't know when, but we can decide all of that later. But this is the final exam week right here between 5/9 and 5/15. We'll talk more about it later. Okay. The first thing you need to do before you begin the course is that you need to go to Mastering Physics and create an account in order for it to enable you to access the course material and the ebook. And the way you do that, I'm going to show you how to do that. So you go back to your web campus. You click on your course, let's say 151, and then this is our course right here. If you look on the left-hand panel right here, you will see My Lab and Mastering right there. And when you click on that, I've already created an account, so what you're seeing here is not what you're going to see. You will see a series of instruction where you have to enter your UNLV email, your name, your student ID, and you need to also supply a credit card to purchase the course, the mastering course, and I believe it costs around $100. So once you go through the series of instructions, again, I don't have them here because I have an educator account, you will be able to access the course. And I'm going to show you how the course looks like once you, in just a minute. So let me go back to the syllabus. I want to read that part for you right here. It says here, registering to Mastering Physics and accessing the course material and e-text. When you log into Web Campus, under the home page, which is this one right here, this home page right here. Okay. Under the home page, on the left-hand panel, click on My Lab and Mastering, which is right here, and then follow the instruction to create an account and have access to the e-text and the course materials. Okay. So once you do that, let me show you how it looks like. Once you create the account, and please create the account only through this link right here, through My Lab and Mastering. Don't do it in the, otherwise if you do it under, say, you look up Mastering under Google, whatever, it will, then the Mastering or Pearson will ask you for the course ID, which I don't have. So make sure that you are accessing the course only through My Lab and Mastering. So anyway, so once you do that, you will have, this is how it's going to look like. You will have the Mastering course is right here. This is the home page. It doesn't look very pretty, but that's basically how it looks like. And then when you click on all assignments, you will see all the assignments that are available for you. So these are the homework problems, the homework assignment for chapter 1, 2, and 3, and so on. Again, we are looking at 151 section 5. And then you have the upcoming midterm. I don't think I have created it yet. But anyway, we have, and then homework assignment, chapter 4, 5, and so on, okay? And then at the end, there will be a final exam here, and so on, okay? Now, you may not see all of that because I am making them purposely unavailable because the dates are in the future. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, that's basically how it looks like. So, for example, if you click on homework chapter 1, and you will see here the homework problem for chapter 1. So maybe you want to click on problem number 1. And oops, I have the answers already because I have an educator account, so the answers are written right there. But anyway, for example, for problem 4, chapter 1, it says the density, which is mass divided by volume, of water is 1 gram per centimeter cubed. What is the value in kilogram per cubic meter? So you're gonna, on a piece of paper, you want to calculate that, and then you want to put in your answer here. You see what I'm saying? And by the way, you have 6 attempts to try each problem, each section of the problem, until you actually get it wrong. You see what I'm saying? So you make the first attempt. If it is wrong, the system will tell you you can make another attempt. So you have basically 6 attempts. So you can get 4 wrong, and then the last one is right if you could, and so on. Okay. Now to access the book, so here you are in under Mastering. If you look on the left-hand panel here, see this e-text. Just click on it. It says View e-text. Just wait for it to load. It's a big book. And then, still waiting for it. There we go. Oh, this is a page. So let me, so there is a navigation pane is right here. So we are in chapter 1. And here is chapter 1 for module 1. And you can just begin reading the chapter by just going through the pages like that, and so on. Okay. Now, you want to access the homework. Remember, we said that there is a homework problem 1.04, which means the 4th problem in chapter 1. So I can go to, there is a trick to how to get that problem. I would go to chapter 2 and then I go backwards. And then if I go to problem number 4, problem number 4, there it is, 4, right here. It says the density, mass divided by volume, of water is 1 gram per centimeter cubed. What is the value in kilogram per cubic meter? So it's basically the same problem that I have just read for you right here. Oops, I took it out. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's the same problem. Like I said, all these problems are really taken out of the textbook. So you have a choice of reading those problems from the textbook or reading it from, when you want to do the homework, you want to read them from, whoops, I lost it. What is it? When you want to do them, you access it from the mastering, for the mastering course. Okay. Okay, so that's basically how you access the textbook and the course, the homework assignment through mastering. Let me go back to the course. So the way I'm dividing the online course here, I'm dividing it, like I said, by modules. So our module 1 begins right here, and then there is module 2, 3, 4, and so on, all the way to module 15, which is the final exam. I am under course 151. Okay, now both courses 151 and 181, let me open up one of them. They begin with what I call module 0. See that? And module 0 have several features there. First, it has the welcome to the course, which is basically the video that you're watching right now. And then it has another one called, another feature called Ask the Professor. And it's basically, if you have a question for me, especially if you want to discuss a homework problem, simply click on reply here, and then you type in your problem here. Say, you know, let's say you are working on some homework problem that you cannot do, and you need some hints, or you need my my help in it. Simply just tell me which problem. Please be more specific on the problem number and the chapter number. It would be better if you actually put in, if possible, you can put in the statement of the problem, and then I'll be more than happy to help you with it. I will read it, and then I will post my solution to it. I usually access this Ask the Professor almost on a daily basis. So if you write me something there, most likely I will know about it either the same day or within 24 hours. Okay. Another item here is a student cafe. This is basically a, think of it like a discussion forum for you guys, just for classmates. It is totally optional. Most students don't use it. But if you want to write something with for your classmates, you want to vent off, whatever, you can write, you know, you can post whatever you need here. Most likely I will not come here and read what you post. So please do not ask me any question under Student Cafe, because I simply don't come here and read it. You see what I'm saying? And then you have the syllabus, which is the one I just showed you, which is written, it is already here. I just click on that, and there is the same syllabus that I've just showed you. And you can also, if you want to get a copy of it, simply click on here. Do you see that? You just click on this link, and then you can just click on here, and you will have access. You will have a copy of it. Let's say to save on your hard drive and so on. Okay, and then there is the late work policy. It's just a paragraph that you may want to read about the late work. And then we come to module 1, which is the work of this week, and I always put the dates right here, the due dates and all that, when it starts and when it ends. So we are covering, of course, models, measurement, and vectors for 151. For 181, again, you have the same stuff here. And so this is for chapter 22, which is our first chapter of the semester, electric charges and forces. And then you have the different features here. Let me go over them. So first you have a checklist, which is basically what you need to do this week, okay, the assignment that you have this week. And then the second one, the PowerPoint presentation here. So for example, under 151, I just click on that, and there is the PowerPoint presentation right here. You kind of wait for it to load. There's a lot of slides, maybe about 20 to 30 slides in there. And I would advise you to look at the PowerPoint presentation after you read the chapter from the text, okay? My advice to you, read the chapter and then look at the PowerPoint presentation and then view the video lecture that is available for you. And then after that, I believe you will be ready to solve problems. And of course, if you get stuck on any of them, you're welcome to post that problem under Ask the Professor, and I'll be more than happy to help you. That's basically how it goes, okay? Anyway, so here it is. You can just go over it. I mean, in the PowerPoint presentation, it will basically present the most important ideas and the most important formulas that you need for that chapter, and so on. Okay, and then you have the video lecture. Okay, so when you click on this one, here it is. I have already done that since last semester. Hello everyone, and welcome to our first lecture this semester. In this lecture I will be covering the basic concept of chapter 1 and which section that you need to concentrate on. Okay, I'll just stop right there. Same thing is happening, guys, for Physics 181. So we have pretty similar stuff. The only difference is that here is that the book makes available something called the workbook. Okay, it's not in the textbook of 151. So the workbook, I mean, a lot of students of 181 find it useful. Basically, lots of problems and then with solutions. So you can kind of after you read the chapter, if you want to practice a little bit more before you start doing your homework problems. And then we have the video lectures right there. There we go. 11 times 9. So the final answer is going to be 9 times 10 to the, whoops, not that minus, 10 to the 11. Is that right? There we go. Over 1 is just 1. So that's going to be what it is. So there we go. We have the unit. I want to make sure. I'm sorry. I think, all right, I think I started with something. I made a mistake. I don't know. Okay. So it is 15 milligrams. So that's 15 times 10 to the negative 3. Okay. Good. And that's it, basically. So let me just say one more thing. So as every Monday, I will publish a new module. So for example, module 2, chapter 23 here, it's unpublished. See this green check right here? That means it makes it published. So you don't have access to it. But every Monday morning, you will see that this one is already is published, and then you have access to all the features in there, and so on. This is how we're going to be, doing the course. That's about it for this video presentation. Anyway, if you have any question, please let me know. Just either post it under Ask the Professor or shoot me an email, and I'll be more than happy to reply to it. Okay? Bye-bye.